Hi everybody, Ryan here. Thank you for watching. This is a review of the Nelson-Rigg Hurricane Bags with the quick release plate installed in the back. I've had these for a few months now. I wanted soft bags so I could ride a little more at ease off-road. Hard cases are considerably more dangerous. If you bump into a tree, it can hook your bike and spin you around, or you can do damage to the subframe or the racks because they're so rigid. And I didn't really need the security where I was riding that hard cases afford you with the locking system. So I was looking for some soft cases. I was trying to save a little bit of money. And so I ended up trying these Nelson-Rigg bags here, and figured it's been about a month of me riding around Florida with them. So I put up a review. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the Nelson-Rigg Hurricane Bag. I've already, put it together. I already have the little plastic piece in there that holds the form when it's empty. And I've already threaded it into the quick release system. So, if you want to see how to do this, you can look up their videos. They're pretty helpful. But this is how it looks like after it's put together with the locking system here. So let's get right into it. It has this separate system, or it has a separate lock here that, the screws are on the inside so you can pull it off. And then this part is important because I got burned. This shape here has to match the shape of your pannier racks. So I have a BMW GS, and so the steel racks are cylindrical. And they make locks of these that don't have a cylinder shape. And so if you use those, this will not fit on your rack. So yeah, so I like these MOLLE systems. I like the strapping solutions on this thing. It's really handy. You can kind of bolt whatever you want to it. I love the air vent here. It's always a huge help. It's rock solid. There's a couple weird things though. Like for example, there's these, I can't remember the name of this type of fastener, but like this is really great. They work really well. The problem is they go just right across the gas can holder. And so I'm not really sure what to do about that, but I don't really have, obviously I don't put anything in here, so it's no big deal, but that's a little weird. But yeah, it's like, this thing it's super solid. And as you can see on the inside, there's lots of space. There's really nothing in here. It's just a cavity that you have these little things that holds the plastic form. And then when it's time to actually put it on your bike, after the setup is done, you just add it on like that. You put it down on top, and then this part just latches in. And that's it. It's on the bike. Now it's going to wobble around. So they have these little tighteners to really like clamp it down. And then it's rock solid. It's just a soft bag on the side of the bike. It works great. I've spilled this bike several times on this bag, always at low speeds, but it's never really had any damage. It's never collapsed even when it's empty. So it's really convenient. It's waterproof. I like them a lot. And this bag is on the other side. I had to buy this extender. As you'll see, my pannier rack has an indentation for the exhaust. So I needed the extender for that side, but just the bags are the same, the plates are the same. You just have this little extender on here. When it's time to mount this one, it's in the same way. So you just put this here on the bottom like that. I had to adjust these. You can adjust all this stuff left and right. You can adjust this thing up and down based on whatever your motorcycle is shaped as. But once you do the adjustment, you put it on the bottom, and then you just bolt this thing on here, and it's good to go. The bottom gets wobbly because that's you know, it's just sitting on there. So they have these little tighteners that keep it from jiggling around while you're riding. But yeah, I mean, that's about it. The fit's pretty nice once you have all the correct pieces. The problem I ran into was I bought these bags, Hurricanes, just by themselves, and then I didn't like that, you know, they were just kind of strapped up, they were a little floppy. So then I bought these quick release plates thinking, okay, that's still a good deal. And those were secondhand, I think, on eBay. And whoever owned them before had them set up for a bike that had different shaped pannier racks and also didn't have the extender. So I had to buy this extender, and then I also had to buy new locks that had the cylindrical shape. So when it was all said and done, I don't actually think I saved any money at all over the other inexpensive budget brand, Rhino Walk. So that was quite frustrating, but you can see the way they are on the bike is, you know, they're just they just look and perform like regular soft luggage. Nelson-Rigg recommends you put a lock in here, you know, like a gun lock, when it just like sticks right through. Not only for safety, but also because this can come out if you hit a bump that's like, you know, jarring enough. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, that's the fit. Yeah, as you can see, they fit fine. They perform, you know, fine. They're A-OK bags. They're waterproof, and I like them a lot. They were a much less expensive option compared to all-in-one solutions like GV and you know, Lone Rider and all these, you know, Moscow Moto. You know, we're talking thousands of dollars worth of luggage. When really all I wanted was just a sack that I could bolt onto my luggage. So those are the Nelson-Rigg Hurricanes. I like them a lot. Company's got some good customer service, and there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Some of my takeaways were buy once, cry once, as they say. That just means instead of piecing something together or, you know, trying to save a little money here and there by introducing a little bit of uncertainty, it's often better to just spend the extra money up front for something that you know is meant for your bike. So I learned a little bit of a lesson there. Also, the Nelson-Rigg website I didn't find very impressive. When I was looking for some of those spare parts, I ended up just having to use Google, adapt it for my BMW. Again, I mean, I still think the value is pretty good, considering actual proper quick release saddlebags are, you know, $750 or more. But yeah, other than the couple quirks like the strapping system going over the bottle pocket, like, I think they're pretty good value. You know, they're thick, they're durable. They don't feel super heavy, and you know, they're totally waterproof, and they're just good compression bags for stuffing your items into. That's it. I just want to thank everyone for watching, for your time. I hope you're having a great day, and we'll see you next time. Thank you again.